Well, howdy folks everyone, welcome back to the Stock State, and today we are in the trading facility and we are going to talk about the top 3 swing trade stocks for this coming week. Last week's swing trade stocks, LPX, we managed to go according to plan and secured a good 5.5% profit. Etsy as well was a good 7%, 8% profit. ESI, we didn't really enter because it didn't trigger our entry price, right? Because it gapped up on Monday open. So what happened for last week's market, right? Last week's market, there was a few things that we need to know about before next coming week, right? So Wall Street now is on track for a very strong winning week on very strong earnings, right? Because a lot of companies some of them have reported their earnings and they have showed really strong earnings and guidance towards the future. So this kind of creates a domino effect where people start to be more conservative, right? They start to be less conservative, They decide to be a little bit more aggressive in their price targets for the companies that are going to report earnings, because a lot of them are kind of related, okay? So for example, like Costco, if Costco is reporting really good earnings, people might expect Walmart to do the same as well. So Bitcoin also soared near 60,000 for the first time on first Bitcoin futures ETF, and this actually really signifies a lot of bullishness that's coming back into the market itself. After seasonality, September and October, there was a little bit of a choppy market as usual, because that's the normal time where people start to pull money out of the market. And according to seasonality, when it goes over to November, December, right, the money will start flowing back into the stock market. And I do certainly hope so, okay, because we want our portfolio to go up, right? That's the most important thing. So as Bitcoin soars near 60,000, a lot of things the sentiment of the market tend to turn somewhat more bullish for the next 2 months. So I'm mainly going to go long for the next 2 months as part of my trading strategy, unless there's a few things, right, or black swan events that comes out that might disrupt the trading plan. All right, so there's a few things today we're going to talk about. They're talking about the top 3 swing trade stocks. I'm going to give you my updated thesis. I'm going to give you my price action analysis and my stop loss, my entry price, all the good stuff, all right, all the very specifics, all the details that you all come to the channel for. And all I ask in return is that you smash that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel for more informational videos like this one. And let's go. So first company, as you can see right here, is called SPT, right? Sprout Social. Sprout Social is a technology company, right? And it is in the tech industry, right? So again, we want to play for more of a swing from here. Looking at the 4-hour time frame, this is it. We're gonna go on to the 1-day time frame. We can see that 1-day time frame, right, over the long term, right, is still in a bullish uptrend, right? But recently, since this huge pullback over here, everyone thinks it's going to go a bit more bearish, right? You can see over here, it started to go a little bit more bearish, huge red bar candles. And here was where I was really careful. I didn't want to enter this company because with this kind of bearish momentum, it could be a reversal of the trend and go all the way down to the further downside, right? But however, since there's a strong candle over here that shows a lot of buying pressure, but very weak selling pressure, you can see over here, right? Let's zoom in for a little bit, right? All right, now, red bar, huge red bar. Now you can see that there are huge green bars and small red bars. So again, the bearishness of this entire situation here, right? There's not a lot of sellers who are trying to sell this company, right? Even if they are, a lot of people are buying it up. So there are a lot of buyers that's stepping in at this range, okay, who probably bought back here, institutions who bought back here as well, who are loading up, and dollar cost averaging into their position for SPT. And we definitely can see similarly, maybe like here as well, okay, you can see this massive dump, but once there is a stronger, here it wasn't a very strong one, but you can see there's a lot of consolidation here, but once there is a very strong, big green bar candle over here, you can see the trend started going forward again. So again, this company, I'm going to play probably something like this, all right? So Monday open, right? I definitely will enter somewhere around here. I would move my cursor over here. Okay, I would put my price target around here, enter around here, my stop loss. Depending on whether you're a more conservative trader or a more aggressive trader, your stop loss will have to change accordingly, right? So if you are a more conservative trader, right, you want to, set a stop loss way below, the previous swing low, right, over here, and it's below this support level, okay? And this means that you'll be holding this company for a longer period of time, because you are willing to endure those mini large dips, right, and for it to eventually go up to hit your price target. But if you're a more aggressive swing trader, that means if it doesn't go your way, you want to cut your losses, you want to go to the next trade, then you might want to set a very tight stop loss, right? Okay, over here. Okay, a very tight stop loss. Okay, not too tight, because if it's too tight, easily the market can swing one way, take your stop loss out, and go on to rally towards the target. So somewhere below here will be a little bit more conservative. Okay, I kind of calculated this using the ATR and stuff. You can go and calculate the exact numbers using the ATR, right? Okay, it's 1.5, okay, it's 1 ATR, depends on your own trading strategy. So doesn't mean that, this is there's a bigger risk to reward ratio is better, right? Risk to reward ratio is only important for you to evaluate your risk. But if you are more of you want to have a higher average win rate trader, then, setting a stop loss below here is totally fine as well. But if you are a person who are going for more of your wins are bigger than your losses, right? And then this kind of setup might be more for you. So this is SPT, how I'm going to trade it. All right, next one, Celsius. Celsius is a pretty, I would say, very, very interesting stock, and there's a lot in retail traders who are talking about this. Very strong in retail interest, right? It's a small cap company, and small cap company has been rallying these couple of days, right? But got to be a little bit more careful. But Celsius Holdings, right, is a company that's been talked about by quite a few YouTubers and stuff. So right now, it has hit a certain support. It is actually dipped down to this support level, right? So hit resistance, go to support. So we can kind of easily see where the most of the entire line is, right? So this is where it is. So that's the first one. Okay, support, all right, and resistance, right? Support and resistance. So two very clear lines over here, and I can see that definitely this company is in the indecisive mode, is trying to trade in a range. So whenever it comes down to support, in layman's terms, that's the area where we want to enter, right? So let's go on to the 4-hour time frame for a little bit shorter and closer look at what's going to happen, right? All right. So from over here, okay, what we want to see next, right, is for something like this to happen as well. Okay, a very green engulfing candle that comes out over here, bam, over here, right, for us to swing to the further upside. And for this company, I'm probably going to enter somewhere around here after there's a bullish engulfing pattern. Stop loss right below here, profit taking area around here. So this is probably going to be my trade setup on Monday. So Monday, I want to see a bounce, all right? I want to see something like this, right? For the first 1.5 hours, I want to see a big, massive candle, green candle going up, and I'll enter for CELH, Celsius Holdings, right? So this is companies in the beverage industry, the more of the consumer discretionary. So again, play the company if the sector supports it. All right, and that's the second company, CELH. Last of my top 3 swing trade stocks for this week, all right, is ALGM. ALGM is a semiconductor company, right? Semiconductors have been really hammered, right? Okay, I have a few long-term semiconductor companies that I'm holding a very small position of. Those have been hammered, all right? So if you're holding a long-term position on any of a company, right, probably you'll be checking it every day, right? Just a quick check, and you will see that, some of them have been really hammered really, really badly, right? Okay, but I would say, side note over here, if you're long on a lot of positions, you're a long-term investor in some of the companies, right? Stay strong, okay? Stay a bit more confident, all right? So because when times are the worst, right? When you see that a lot of things are rallying downwards, right? That's where valuations start to become a bit more cheaper, all right? Things start to get more interesting for the hedge funds and for people who are previously pouring a lot of money into other sectors, maybe crypto, maybe commodities, maybe oil. Those are the funds that will be pulling out from those overvalued sectors and put back into these undervalued, tech sector, some of these undervalued semiconductor plays, right? So again, don't panic, sell, right? Always sell based on your technicals or based on your fundamentals or whatever that you're basing your investment strategy on, right? So don't panic, stay cool, keep a cool head, and that's how we manage in life. All right, okay, so there's a quick side note over there. Let's come back over to here. All right, and also oil, right? Remember the bet on oil where we talk about SM, okay, SMOIL, some of the companies that we talk about, and I talk about the sector itself. Oil was going to rally massively. Oh my god, that was half a luck kind of thing, because who knew that crude oil prices would increase so much, right? And the entire sector rallied massively, right? All the holdings, I'm up like 50%. That's actually crazy, right? So yeah, So thank you for all of you for following me, right? Go check out my newsletter, okay? And if you are looking to trade and invest, right, you want to open up a new account, Interactive Brokers is giving out some free stocks. So again, you can check the link in my description below to get some free stocks when you open up with my referral link below. Thank you very much. So ALGM, right? ALGM, okay, massive selling pressure, right? So again, this company is not really in a super bullish context. It's like it's just the market is just been super volatile about this company because they just couldn't really determine the value of this company, right? So looking at the index, CCI index, okay, right, is currently way oversold and bouncing off a certain support level. So this company have massive swings, right, for us to take advantage of. You can see a massive swing here, massive swing here, massive swing here, massive dip here. So this kind of company that are really, really volatile, we definitely want to swing trade because swing trading is just capturing one part, right? So the bigger the swing, the better and more profitable it is. But then again, we have to be careful as well. So for this, I think you can clearly see where I'm going to buy, where I'm going to sell, right? So go out to the 4-hour time frame over down here. All right, this massive gap up over here, I definitely see, okay, a lot of good stuff because when there's strong buying pressure here, that means people are willing to buy these prices, right? To break it out of this small little falling wedge over here, to break it out. But however, looking at the 4-hour time frame, it's a little bit overstretched, right? It's gonna have a small little pullback, but the pullback is gonna be really, really small, right? So again, you wait for a small little pullback and you want to enter already. Most of the time, I think it will not go down to this level again. So if it goes down to this level again, then actually I would not buy because if it goes all the way down here, that means the selling pressure has come back in. So probably what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for it to come down here. If it shows a strong buying pressure at this level, I'm probably going to swing it up to the further upside. Stop loss, I'll set it right below the swing low over here for a good 3-to-1 risk-reward ratio on this trade. So again, you can take a screenshot of this. Okay, what is my trade plan over here? Target price $5 and target price is $5. All right, my stop loss will be $1.61. So again, this is the rough trading plan that I'll do. Definitely, it might change a little bit as market conditions evolve. Okay, if Monday was a bad bearish day, right, then we want to not trade for that day, then we might have to reevaluate our strategy. So here, I bring you through my thought processes so that you understand why I'm doing certain things, so that you are able to edit those trading plans on the spot using your own skills. And also everyone, all right, I'm going to be making a few more educational videos for you guys, and I hope you look forward to those. Okay, I apologize because these days have been was a little bit choppy, a lot of things to do as it comes to the year end, but hopefully by year end holiday I have a lot more time to spend with you guys and talk with you guys. And feel free to comment down in the section below to let me know that you are there. Okay, it always brings a smile to my face to know that there are people watching my content, there are people enjoying my content. And with that said, okay, I hope you all the best. Okay, good trading, make some money. I shall see you again in the next video, everyone. All right, stock stayed out.